Good people, we're good people. What's going on with ya? It's your boy, Dr. Leroy McKenzie Jr., the Impact Builder, coming to you from the lab. It's the brand new suite on this Think Different Thursday, on this Greatness Thursday. Y'all know what it is on Thursday. Thursday is all about thinking differently, and it's all about your greatness. I'm not going to say all about greatness. It's all about your greatness, because you are greatness. I want you to say that for me. You are greatness. Put that in the comments section there for me. You are greatness, and we have to walk in our greatness, and that's what I want you to understand today. Take this morning, if you haven't already, to pour into yourself by saying, I am greatness. I think differently. That's what separates you as an entrepreneur. That's what separates that's what separates you as a leader from everyone else. Y'all know what we've been doing this whole week. We've been discussing we've been talking about the connection, or the connection between politics and entrepreneurship. The politics of entrepreneurship. We've been talking about how politicians connect with entrepreneurs and how entrepreneurs connect with politicians, government. That's what we've been dealing with. We started off with talking about the policy impact and entrepreneurial climate, how politics plays a part in the climate that we currently in, the economic climate, the entrepreneurial climate that we're in. We talked about government support of entrepreneurship and the importance of that support. And what that means to us as entrepreneurs, and how that can impact us, and how there's a need for that. If you don't have the government support of entrepreneurship, it makes it very difficult. And the part that you play in developing that support, because you have to make your voice known to government. It is your responsibility to reach out and to make sure that you get the support that you need from government officials. Because if you don't reach out, trust and believe they are not going to reach out to you. So it's your responsibility to make sure that you make it known. You let your voice be heard, and letting them know, here's what our community needs. Here's what I need as an entrepreneur. And when that's done, when you have the two-way communication, you actually make your brand better, you make government better, and you make the community that you are a part of better as well. Then we talked about advocacy and lobbying, making sure that if there's certain things that you want to advocate for, if there are policies that you need to advocate for that is going to assist you in being able to to be able to serve those that you serve better, you certainly want to do that. You certainly have to do that. You want to be an advocate for your community. You want to be an advocate for those that you serve, and you want to be an advocate for those that work for you, and even your partners. You want to make sure that you are an advocate for those that you work with. So today I want to talk about public and private partnerships. Partnerships partnerships and collaborations are probably it's the number one asset on my list of building your brand. Strategic partnerships are vital to you as an entrepreneur, and one of those partnerships is your partnership that you'll have with government. and that's public and private. You are the public sector, and the government is the public sector, and you are the private sector, because you are the business. Your business is the private sector. The government is the public sector because it serves the people overall. It's your private because it's your business, privately owned by you. Public are the people that you serve. That's why public service. Public service means those who serve in government that serve the people. They are in the position that they're in because they have been elected. They've been selected to serve the people. You serve at the request of the people. But here's what partnerships are, and private partnerships. Collaboration between government entities and private sector stakeholders is common in entrepreneurship initiatives. Absolutely. Public-private partnerships, or PPPs, can leverage resources, expertise, and networks from both sectors to support entrepreneurial development. Governments may provide funding or infrastructure, while private sector partners contribute innovation, market insights, and operational capabilities. PPPs are often employed in areas such as technology, innovation, small business support, and economic revitalization efforts. That's the importance of the private and private and public partnerships. They work together in order to be able to make the overall community better. And we have to understand this. We have to understand what the government and business partnership looks like. You have to, as an entrepreneur, you have to be able to sit down and define that. What does your partnership with government look like? That's why I told you yesterday I wanted you to research and find out who your government officials were. If you have a city council, who your city council person is. If you have a mayor, who your mayor is. If you have a state representative, who your state delegates are. All of these government entities, they have to do. What's up, D? Morning. All of these have to do with you creating partnerships so that you can leverage the resources, you can leverage the expertise, and you can leverage the networks from the partnership. If you don't have the relationships, you can't leverage anything. You can't get things done. You can't move your business forward without government partnerships. You have to, I know, you might not want to do this. It can be a struggle. I don't want to deal with these politicians. Politicians don't ever want to do anything for us. Well, if you don't make your voice known, they won't. They never will. So if you're an entrepreneur, one of your biggest assets that you will have is the partnerships that you develop with government. Why? Because government touches every aspect of our life. And you do yourself a disservice if you do not develop and leverage that relationship. You want to build that relationship. That's why I said, let them know your name. You want to be like Norm. Y'all remember the show Cheers? Every time Norm walked into Cheers, it was Norm. Everybody knows your name. When you put yourself in the position to be seen, when you are found, when you put yourself in the position to be heard, you put yourself in the position to be successful. You can get things done from a legislative perspective. And here's the thing. It doesn't have to just be you. You want to make sure that there are other businesses within your community that you're connected to, that you develop the partnerships with. And when I said public-private partnerships, that doesn't mean just you individually. That means you all collectively. We're coming together as private entities to the public sector. Those of you those that are in government that have to that deal with the policies and legislation that impact us as a community, and we're telling you we want to develop a partnership with you. We want to make sure that we bring to you, that you do the infrastructure, you take care of that. Hey, Ms. McCall, how you feeling? How you doing? Good morning. You want to make sure the government can handle the infrastructure. Y'all do this while we, as the private sector, contribute. And how we're going to contribute can be innovation, meaning we'll give you ideas. We'll give you the insight. We'll give you wisdom. And from an operational perspective, we'll do that. But we need you to be able to take care of this aspect of it. And we'll take care of the technology. But you got to give us the means in order to be able to use the technology, the innovation, and business support. And as a result of that, here's the kicker. As a result of the private-public partnerships, you get economic revitalization efforts. You get economic empowerment. You get economic progress. You get economic infrastructure. And that's what we're all about. Brother George, what's up, bro? How you doing, sir? These are the things that partnerships build. This is what partnerships can do for you. This is what the politics of entrepreneurship looks like. When you can from an entrepreneurship perspective understand how politicians, how government is supposed to benefit you. And when I say you, I'm not just talking about you individually. I'm talking about the private sector collectively in your community. But if you don't have the relationships, trust and believe, it's not going to happen. So I want you today to begin to think. You've hopefully you've put together the list of your government officials that you need to talk to. You have their contact information. Draft an email. And if you don't know what to say, use Chat GPT. Say, I want to draft an email to my local government official in regards to public-private partnerships, and how we can develop, nurture, and grow and assist each other in economic revitalization efforts. And let Chatty do the rest. It'll spit out that email for you. But you want to make sure that when you send that email, that you're ready. You want to know what it is that you're speaking on. When you talk about economic revitalization efforts, you want to know, hey, here's the part that I can do. Here's the part that I need you to do. That's how you get seen. That's how you get found. That's how you get heard. That's the way that your voice becomes louder and they begin to pay attention to you. They'll be like, oh, wow. Okay. Who's this person in the community that is a business owner that's talking about, public-private partnerships, talking about they'll handle the market insights. They'll handle the innovation. They'll handle the operational capabilities. They'll handle the technology. who's this person? I might need to have a conversation with them. And as a consequence, you begin the dialogue. You begin to move out in the direction that you should be wanting to move out in making your community better. Because to me, that's the ultimate goal. Talking about this, the politics of entrepreneurship, is talking about the partnerships that you develop with government so that you can, both of you, can make the community that you serve better, because it's a win-win. You win because the community is better off. They know that you're an advocate for the community and making it better. The government wins because that politician looks good in the eyes of the people that they serve, because they're partnering and working with you as a business in the community, getting things done. They're able to do some infrastructural things. They're able to do some things with the educational system, which in turn allows them to be able to do things with the families. So this is what partnerships are all about, y'all. This is what partnerships can do for you. This is what the development can do. And it's all about economic development. This partnership between you, business, public, private sector, is all about economic development. What part are you playing in the economic development in the community that you serve? And that's the question that you put to the government official that you reach out to. We need you to play a part in the economic development in the community that you serve. And we're here to assist you in doing that. Here's how we could assist you, but here's what we need you to do on the other side of that. And when we can do that, I tell you, there's not one community that does not have these things that I'm talking about, that does not have policy impact in the entrepreneurial class, that does not have government support for entrepreneurship, that does not have advocacy, that does not have public-private partnerships, that is not successful. I promise you, if you look at a successful community, I promise you they have these elements. Because I told you, the community is filled with 5 pillars. The 5 pillars of the community is family, government, education, business, and the church. And those partnerships collectively make the community either strong or weak. If there's one link in that chain that is weak, it'll just like unfortunately the Key Bridge collapsed. If you hit one of those pillars, it all comes falling down. Same thing here. So how strong do you want your community to be? As a government official, for those that may be watching, and as a entrepreneur, how strong do you want? Are you in your pillar? Because as a government official, you're a pillar. As an entrepreneur, you're a pillar in business. How strong do you want your community to be? How effective and impactful do you want your community to be? You can't have economic development and not have businesses be a part of it. You can't have economic development and not have government be a part of it. So what part are you willing to play in it? What part are you willing to do? That's the question. I told you, we think different on Thursday. There's greatness in you, and the greatness that's in you has to deal with. Greatness isn't afraid to deal with issues. Greatness doesn't run from tasks that need to be done. They run to it. They run towards it. So are you running away from it, or are you running to it? Are you running away from partnerships, or are you running to partnerships? What part are you going to play in the economic development of your community? And I'm going to leave that with you today. What part do you want to play? It's your boy, Dr. Leroy McKenzie Jr., the Impact Builder. We'll be right back here tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. sharp. I'll see y'all soon. Have a great, absolutely phenomenal day. We'll talk to y'all soon. Peace.